Hi guys, Candy here with My Mobile Homestead. Today I'm going to share with you one of my most favorite supplements, and that is garlic. Garlic is a natural antibacterial, antifungal, antiparasitic, and antimicrobial. Garlic contains a enzyme called allicin. That is spelled Allicin. You can check it out yourself. First of all, I want to let everybody know that I am not a doctor. I am not a medical professional, and I do not play one on YouTube or on TV. But I have done extensive study in regards to this, in regards to a couple of things. So one of the great things about garlic, I use it as an antibiotic and an antifungal. I have not had to use it as an antiparasitic, fortunately. But I take garlic whenever I have any kind of an infection, and it makes it go away. I have been able to avoid taking antibiotics for about 8 months now. And then prior to that had been about 10 years. I am not telling anybody to not take antibiotics. If you need them, take them. But antibiotics are, or had been for a while, given out a little bit too freely, to the point where they had to start creating new and better antibiotics because the older ones weren't working. Well, for me, the older ones work. Well, except for penicillin. I can't take penicillin. But, some of the older ones, they work for me. And I don't have to go into the really hardcore stuff because if I have an infection, I take it is an antibiotic, a natural antibiotic. I take the garlic. And what I do is, if the garlic does not kick it out or kill it, then I will go to the doctor and get antibiotics. Or sometimes I'll go to the doctor, find out that I have an infection. I'll take the garlic first, and if the garlic doesn't work, I'll take an antibiotic. But most of the time, the garlic works. I'd say 99% of the time, the garlic works. A couple of things that you'll want to know about garlic is for one, it is better if it is consumed in its raw state. If you cook it, you cook the allicin out of it. It may have a little tiny bit of allicin in it after cooking, but you would have to eat a whole lot of it to get any benefits out of it. So probably the best way to do it is to take a clove and chop it up into little tiny pieces and then just toss it in your mouth and chuck it down with some water. That would probably be the most beneficial way you could do it. It could be a little bit hard on the stomach doing it that way, so it depends. You can give it a try with a couple pieces at a time. You could spread it out, but they do sell garlic in odor-free pills, and the odor-free is much more pleasant, but it has a much lower count of allicin. If you want to get the full benefits of the allicin, I highly suggest the non-odor-free kind, or cutting up cloves. That's really the premier way to do it, is to cut up a clove and eat it like that. Another thing that carries allicin is, surprisingly, onions. Now, the difference between garlic and onion is you would have to eat probably like a whole onion raw, and it have to be raw. You can't cook the onion. I like my onions sauteed. So the garlic is a lot easier for me. I could cut it up into small pieces and take it down. I mean, the clove, shoot, you could practically take a whole clove, well, depending on the size of the clove. And, but I would cut it up though. I think a clove like that hitting the stomach would be not pleasant. In addition to being a wonderful antibacterial, fungal, parasitic, and microbial, garlic also has a plethora of nutrients and minerals, such as manganese, selenium, vitamin C, phosphorus, calcium, potassium, iron, and copper. So in my opinion, I would rather have something that carries nutrients and minerals along with it, in addition to the anti-infectious benefits. So if you have any questions, please comment below and like, share, and subscribe. I love to hear from you. God bless. Bye.